Today's 634 day to come here to channel since I learn and I'm learning. I hope this also support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I'm gonna ask you one question. Have you ever asked yourself, am I failing in life? Or am I succeeding in life? That is a very important reflection that I truly believe every single person needs to do for themselves, because every single person life is different. And I was thinking as well, am I succeeding? Am I failing? I would start looking at what kind of criteria, what kind of things I need to look at that I could really measure my life in general. So of course I looked into 10 things, and I will share 10 things that you're able to measure yourself. Are you failing or are you succeeding? So first one is personal fulfillment. So that means, what kind of purpose do you have? Are you pursuing that purpose? Because when you're pursuing that purpose, you are much more fulfilled. So what kind of accomplishments you already have, and what kind of accomplishments do you want to pursue in the future? Because moving towards accomplishment, purpose, is that fulfillment. Because a lot of times when you wake up and you don't have the purpose, you don't have fulfillment, you always feel, at least me, I always feel that something is missing. When you have a purpose and you're pursuing that day after day, you have that fulfillment and purpose and meaning, and of course you want to move forward. And even though that it might be that you didn't achieve that big accomplishment, big goal that you're looking for to achieve, but because you're moving closer to that, you feel fulfilled, and that's of course is the joy of life. Number two is meaningful relationships, and I think that this meaningful relationships is supposed to be probably the most important part when you think about really measuring your success in life. Because meaningful relationships, it doesn't matter how many relationships you have, but it's how deep relationships you have. So you could have like 5 friends that are very deep relationships. You know that they have your back and you have their back. It's much more meaningful than you have 1,000 friends, but you do not know if they will show up during a tough day, a good day, because that is the most important part. So it could be a lot of different meaningful relationships. Could friends, family, spouse, husband, kids, grandparents, but like you are able to create your surroundings and base of people that really align with the values and the things that you want to achieve in your life. Because a lot of times your relationship could build or break your life. And of course, sometimes if you see that your relationship is not helping you achieve your vision, sometimes you need to make a hard decision and say goodbye for a short period of time to your friends, to the people that are holding you back. And then when you grow to the person you want to become, you're able to come back and help them out to get out of their position as well. But relationships is very, very important. So that means people need to invest in the things that they want to have. And relationships is one of the parts that you need to invest majority of your time to really build those relationships strong. Number 3 is emotional well-being. That means, are you resilient? Are you able to persevere during tough days? Are you able to regulate your emotions when some adversity comes in? Because life is full of changes. It's up and down with challenges. Sometimes it's a good day, sometimes it's a rainy day. But are you able to be like an oak tree? You're able to control your emotions and well-being and be resilient. Because when you know that you are able to be resilient during a tough day, what then happens? It shows that you're able to be confident with yourself. And when you have confidence that no matter what happens in the future, you're able to handle it, you are prepared. You are not anxious anymore, because you know that you will be able to overcome anything that will come to you. So emotional well-being is very important, because that really gives that joy of presence. Because it doesn't matter what happens in the future, you will be able to control yourself and your emotions. Number 4 is pursuit of passions. Of course, number 1 was like personal fulfillment. It's all about the purpose, pursuit of the purpose. But like number 4 is pursuit of passions. Is like, what do you enjoy doing for leisure? Now, a lot of times people love to overwork, working 7 days, and they forget what is really making them happy. And it could be that art, painting, music, dancing, it doesn't matter. Like, what makes you tick? What makes your heart sing? And for me, like, I really love sports. I love playing basketball, volleyball, soccer, any kind of sport. I love the team sports. Of course, I love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Sambo, like sports that I could do individually. But at the same time, like, what is one thing that really allows your heart to sing? And you need to figure out because you need to find time to do those kind of things. Number 5 is continuous growth. And this is, I really love that. That's continuous growth, and it's part of pursued passions. I love reading, I love improving, getting better. And if you're not growing, not improving, that means you're going backwards because life is changing. And if you're not changing, and not improving, not getting better, you potentially could be left behind. And I truly believe that continuous growth and pursuing that growth, pursuing that change, it's so beautiful because it's so amazing to look into where you were like 5 years ago, a year ago, and where you are now, what you used to be able to do like 5 years ago and what you're able to do now. Because that comparison between your past and you now is one of the most beautiful things that encourages you keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, because you know that if you were able to do that jump, you're still able to make more jumps forward. And of course, life it becomes much more beautiful when you grow yourself little by little. Number 6 is good health. Now, of course, if you don't have energy to pursue your passions, pursue your purpose, and do the things that really, even relationships, a lot of times good health is essential to really pursue any aspect of your life. So that means we need to allocate some time to improve our health, that it's exercise, good nutrition, all the things. Because I really loved someone I looked to saying that if someone gives you a totally new car and after a year comes back and he says that, oh, like a car that looks so terrible, not taken care of, that means you didn't take care of the gift of that beautiful car. Exactly the same is with your body. Your body is a gift. And how well you take care of that gift. After a couple of years, you come back, like your body it doesn't look good anymore. You don't taking care of. Body is a gift. It's a beautiful gift. It is a one-time gift. And we are able to take care of that body. And we need to invest our time, energy, and research how we could be the best with our health, because our health will give us energy to pursue every other aspect of our life. Number 7 is impact on others, significance. I really love saying that when you take significance, money will never fulfill you. So that means impact, making a difference. I truly believe that every single person wants to impact people, add value to people, but sometimes people feel that they're not enough. They don't have enough experience, they don't have enough money, they don't have enough successes to add value to people. No, I really love saying that everybody could help somebody. Everybody. It could be nice words, but you need to make an impact. And when you don't have much, when you impact is much bigger impact on you and other person. Because when someone knows that you do not have much, but you're able to still give and be altruistic and add value to people, that inspires other people to give much more as well. Number 8 is work-life balance. Now, work-life balance, what I mean is that it could be a business that you work on and then other parts of life. Because I think this is very, very subjective. And most important is that balance is what makes you joyful. One person wants to work 8 hours and then allocate to other parts. Other person wants to work 10 hours on his business and then allocate to other areas of life. Other person wants to 6 hours, and that's okay. You need to find what makes you most joyful when you allocate your time. Because when you allocate your time based on what you prefer. Now, understand it could be seasons. I love saying seasons because in one season of your life you want to really invest of spaceship your business. So in that moment you can potentially allocate 12 hours in your business for like 2 years, and then you put your pedal backwards and then you start investing more time with your relationships and the family and other things. So it could be that at a certain point you need to push a little bit other things. But again, you need to say that if I will invest next 2 years in building that aspect of my life, will I regret it or will I be joyful after those 2 years? And you say, yeah, I will be joyful when I did it and when I achieved the things that I wanted. And if I didn't achieve those things, I still will feel fulfilled because I did my best. I gave my best to achieve the things that I wanted. And now I'm able to reallocate my time to the things that really matters a lot to me. Number 9 is financial security. And this is very, very important. So that means that financial security, it could be different to different people. It could be that $80,000, $1 million a year, sometimes maybe $10 million a year, like $50,000 a year. You need to figure out what makes you joyful. Of course, the most first level is all the bills are taken care of and you don't need to worry about the bills. Because when you worry about bills and you that struggling and you are in the survival mode, it's very, very hard to live a joyful life. But when you're taking care of your income, financial security, and then you're able to look into other parts a little more delicately and then invest more time in other parts. So I truly believe that you need to invest in yourself a lot of time and skills, because if you're working 8 hours a day, I truly believe that it's better to invest in yourself, that you could make a little bit more money during those 8 hours, that you have that financial security. Because if you are not able to get that financial security, as I said, all other areas will lose really the power, because we'll lose the personal fulfillment, the joy, the leisure and hobbies, the relationships. Because when you have that a little bit left over after financial security and able to invest in your hobbies a little bit more, of course, then I truly believe that life becomes much more joyful. That means you don't need to have to be fully wealthy to be joyful, but you need to have financial security and a little bit more that you could invest in your hobbies and on your passions, in your family, things that you want to pursue. But again, you need to invest in yourself to grow yourself, and you need to invest more in your growth than in investing in real work in a job itself. Number 10, and that is very, very important, is gratitude and an appreciation. Gratitude and appreciation. So many talks are done about gratitude and appreciation, and one of the biggest things that I really love about appreciation is that what you appreciate appreciates. If you appreciate health, you will have better health. If you appreciate your friends, you will have better friendships. If you appreciate your money, you will have more money. If you appreciate your goals and if you appreciate your actions, you will have more of those. That means that you need to appreciate everything what you want more of. Sometimes you have just a little bit and it's like, oh, I'm struggling with money. But you need to appreciate what you have, because when you appreciate how that builds energy to pursue, to receive that more. Because it's not that you become happy when you have money. You are happy and that happiness attracts money. I truly believe that. And when you do that, and that you are coming in life not from neediness, but from gratitude and appreciation, all the things that you have and what you are becoming and what you're having, it's a beautiful thing. Because a lot of times people say that if you want to change your life, what you do, you need to do a gratitude list or appreciation list. Every single day, write 3 things that you are grateful about for that day. And people change mindset about, and because when people are not grateful, they think that life is negative. But when you really start changing their perspective and adding that part of appreciation and really spending every day thinking in their mind and thinking all the things that they are grateful for, life could change. It happened for me. It happened for a lot of people, and I truly believe that it works for every single person who believes and really implements. Sometimes it could, for one person, it will take a month. For other person, it will take 6 months. But sometimes you need to just give the time and really invest in building that skill of appreciation, because you need to work on it. You need to build your mindset of default mindset. That means that when something happens, your mind goes into default mode as appreciating what is happening. Because a lot of times it's easy to go, oh, this is not working, this is not working. But if you just, something happened and by default you start to appreciate what well happened, what was good that happened. And then of course when you appreciate, because one thing is that when you appreciate events, you have a elevate energy. When you have that elevated energy, you have more energy to look into what didn't work and then improve those things. Because if you look into the things that didn't work, now you feel disappointed, without energy, it's very hard to improve. So that means I truly believe that appreciation and gratitude is one of the superpowers. When someone is mastering that, they could achieve a lot of great things in life. So today, the main part of the day was really focusing how to measure how you're doing in life. Now, I said that this is not based on your achievements, but on those 10 things. And it's more on the improvement side rather than being in the finish line. So that means running towards something is much more important than being in the finish line. So let's find a way how to really grow ourselves in every aspect of our lives, that we could live a joyful and meaningful life without regrets. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.